You're held hostage in your own practice and you know it. Insurance companies dictate your fees, they delay your payments, they deny treatments you recommend, and every time you think about dropping a plan, the fear stops you cold. They decide your fees, not what you're worth, not what the market will bear, what they're willing to reimburse. They decide your treatment plans. How many times have you presented comprehensive care only to hear, "What does my insurance cover?" Their coverage becomes the treatment plan. They decide your worth, and every year that worth shrinks a little more. So, why do you stay trapped? What if patients leave? What if the schedule goes empty? What if you can't pay the bills? Those fears are real and they keep you paralyzed. But here's what most dentists don't realize: this isn't a billing problem, it's a positioning problem. You're not trapped because you can't drop plans. You're trapped because your current positioning makes dropping plans financially devastating. Look at what your website says. We accept most insurance plans. And here's what Google hears: choose us for your plan, not our skill. That's the message you're broadcasting, and that's exactly who finds you. So here's what happens: you attract plan driven patients, they leave reviews about insurance, which attracts more plan driven patients. The cycle compounds, and now you're too dependent to leave because your entire patient base expects insurance, and dropping plans would mean losing most of them. That's the trap. But let's talk about what this dependency is costing you. Your margins shrink every year. PPO reimbursements stay flat or drop while your costs keep rising. You lose your professional autonomy. Insurance companies are making clinical decisions for you. And you're spending hours every week fighting for money you've already earned. Your team is drowning in pre authorizations, claim appeals, and insurance verification. But here's the good news: the path out exists. But first, you need to build something. You need to build a patient base that values you, independent of insurance coverage. That's the foundation that makes dropping plans safe instead of financially devastating. Here's how it works. First, we identify where fee for service capable patients live in your market, where they work, what they value, what they're looking for. This isn't guessing, it's data driven targeting. Then we systematically remove insurance focused language from your positioning. Your website stops leading with, "We accept your insurance." Your Google business profile de emphasizes plan participation. And we rebuild your entire message around value, outcomes, and expertise. Instead of in network provider, you become the dentist serious patients choose for complex cases. Let me show you what this looks like in practice. We worked with a dentist who was deeply trapped in PPO participation. Over 85% of his patients chose him because he was in network. Within 90 days of repositioning, he saw a 51% increase in high value new patients, people booking for reasons beyond insurance coverage. Over the following year, the practice achieved a 62% increase in profit while treating 15% fewer total patients. But here's what matters most: he was able to drop his three lowest reimbursing PPO contracts without losing revenue. Same clinical skills, same location, same team. The only difference was who walked through the door and why they chose the practice. That's what freedom looks like. Insurance becomes optional, not mandatory. You're no longer held hostage by fee schedules. You can make decisions based on what's best for your practice, not what insurance companies dictate. So here's the real question: how much longer will you stay trapped? The path out exists. Will you take it? If you're ready to discover the specific path out of insurance dependency for your practice and your market, the practice repositioning strategy call is where that happens. In 30 minutes, you'll receive an authority scorecard, a digital presence audit, and a profit gap report showing exactly why you're attracting plan driven patients and the strategic moves that break the dependency. We guarantee you'll leave with at least 3 immediately actionable insights. Click the link in the description to schedule your free call today. There are only 8 sessions per month, and we work with one practice per geographic market. You didn't become a dentist to spend your career fighting insurance companies for every dollar you've earned. The question is, are you ready to stop being held hostage?